Hello Stampers, I'm Kelly Acheson at astampabuff.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Today for my Wait What? Wednesday tip video, I've got my fingers crossed that I haven't shown you this. In my head, I thought I did, but when I go back and search through my videos, I can't find it anyplace. So I think it's a thing in my head. Yeah, and if I did show this to you already, I apologize, but maybe some of you missed it and it'll be worth a few giggles. I am feeling a little frazzled today and I haven't felt this way in a very long time. So let's flip this camera around and I'll tell you all about it. So my tip today is all about punches. And this could really go for several different products, but one thing that I always feel is missing is a name on our punches, right? And for me as a demonstrator, a name would be great because I have a terrible memory and I forget the names of some of these. Like this one, for example, I have no idea what it's called. I know this is the tailored tag, but that took me a very long time to remember. Now, why would I share this with you if you're not a demonstrator? Because you want to know what the names of these punches are. Did you know that you can go online and do a search for the name of a product and it comes up with a ton of different beautiful ideas for you to use that product for? Yeah, exactly. And if you ever, pop online and you email me and say, Kelly, I have a question about that one tree punch. That's not going to work. You're going to need to know what is the name of that tree punch because I'm not going to be able to help you unless we know the real name of it. So here's what I've been doing with my punches. They come in a little bag like this, and I have been cutting out the name of the punch, and I cut it out nice and thin like this so that it can fit right on the end. I'm trying to see which way I put the rest of them so they're uniform. Right on the end of my punch. It's not going to interfere with me using it in any way, shape, or form. And then I just take a piece of tape it right on the end there, and I will forever know that this is the pine tree punch. And if in a couple years this isn't current anymore, I'm not using it very much, but I pull it out and I'm like, oh, I should make something with this. I can search for pine tree punch, Stampin' Up, and find tons of ideas made with this particular punch. Now, here's another one. This is the perennial flower punch, so that's what it's called. And this is the label off of the package also. The tailored tag punch, one of my wonderful followers actually mailed me a whole bunch of labels that she made with her label maker that I did put on all of my punches, and that was just such a sweet and useful gift from me. So thank you if you're watching. But you can also use a label maker, or you can just write on a piece of paper and tape it on here. But I think it's really useful to know what these punches are called, especially like in a couple years when they're on your shelf and you can't remember, but you want to make something with the perennial flower punch. You can look it up online, see all the coordinating products. It's just a really useful search method. And then I told you I was going to tell you about my frazzled day. Oh my Lord, today has been just crazy. And I'm feeling just a touch overwhelmed, and that doesn't happen to me very often. So I had to pull up my big girl panties today. I made several mistakes and I have corrected them all. I missed a couple deadlines. I don't do that, and then I beat myself up for it. And this morning my blog post went live with like nothing in it. And it was a blog hop. So I felt right off the bat like I blew it today. But I went and got my nails done because I broke one yesterday, and look at the flower. My lady was so excited to put this flower on my finger. She was bragging it up and down, saying even people that don't like flowers, she put it on their finger and told them she would take it off if they didn't like it, and they loved it. And look, isn't that just the prettiest? Yeah, I was very impressed. And of course, I bragged her up and down and gave her a really good tip. She did good by me today. So that was Kelly's Frazzle Day today. And I know sometimes it looks like my world just goes perfectly all the time, but I assure you, it does not. And today, I wanted to poke my eyes out. But I'm still seeing, my eyes are still intact. I have beautiful fingernails. I think I've shared a great tip with you. Make sure you head over to my blog right over here. Click on the link up in the right corner. I do have Wednesdays, I have the joke of the week, and I think it is good for the soul to laugh, and so I like to provide everybody with a little joke. Sometimes it's a groaner, but sometimes it'll give you a good belly laugh too, and I think that's a great way to start off a Wednesday, right? All right, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel down here. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. If you would like to place an order, I always appreciate your orders. Right here's my blog. You're going to find an online ordering button in the right-hand column. Here's my monthly host code. Please make sure you use that code if your order is under $150, and if it's over $150, hallelujah. Don't use the code because you're going to get some Stampin' Rewards from Stampin' Up, and I want you to have those. All right, you guys. I hope your hump day goes fabulous. I hope my hump day goes better than my Tuesday. And have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye-bye.